Alright, here we are again, Blue Devil Decks. Just went out and bought some new hardware. And wanted to bring something up. When you're starting one of these where your motors, anything, belt drive, just got the new belts in because something changed. Bought the old belts because when I run HTD5 255mm belts onto the pulleys, but I was an idiot. Obviously these are not going to mount. So what I decided to do was upgrade a little bit. 120mm scooter wheels. U.S. Postal Service isn't very fast, so we don't have them yet. Still going to use those, still same motors, but here's some technical things about it. Things that I was looking at that you need to look at when you're doing this is when you buy these pulleys, they're big. Not compared to the motor, but they're big in width. Now, you have two options. You can either punch an 18mm hole through this, slide it on, weld it in place, forward, back. Three things you got to look for though. And this thing's on there, and this goes over it. You make, your 25 or 30mm slide holes. When you put this part on, whoops, when you go put the pulley on, will you be able to hit those screws, or is this in the way? Lucky for me, if I use one of the rounded tip Allen heads, it will go in through the sides and I can tighten it up. Now, knowing that it's going to be bent like that, what I bought was, your standard cap head screws. M3s by 15. Should have got 10s. 15 will work with a lock washer. It's just 1mm off. Now, the thing about these is, it's stainless steel. Every little RC car company, Traxxas, Associated, Axial, all them people, including Losi and even Hot Bodies, wants to use alloy or standard soft steel. If you get stainless, they don't break. I use them on all my board parts, all my mounts, everything. Tighten the hell out of them. They don't break. Everything else, what you do, you put one in, it strips out. Just like the little set screws in here. We've all done it with pinions. They break. So, stainless steel. You're going to take this, put the bracket on of the water jet, burn these open. Put this on, screw it down to the sides, then tighten. You want to bring it all the way out, then tighten it down. Now, another thing, these motors will probably burn out. Power to weight ratio. You're not dealing with a 1/5 scale that weighs 35 pounds anymore. That's a lightweight compared to me being 184 standing on a board that fully assembled weighs 9 pounds. And that's not counting the fact that these things are going to be on it. And so you're looking at 210 pounds to move with only two motors. And these are 2000 kV. The standard ones everybody's using are 12 pole aircraft motors. 800 series, 700 series, things like that. Thing is, I haven't bought those because I want a little more speed. Hopefully the gear ratio will compensate for it. Also, I'm using 150 amps instead of a 120. These are only 120 amp motors, but obviously 2150 for kV on 4S is going to be faster than I need to go. And if I'm going 40, 50 mile an hour, I'll be going downhill anyway. So keep that in mind when you're buying these. Make sure that your pulleys clear it, because obviously I can't mount the belt, tighten it, then put this on there. It's not going to work because I have to drag off center and try to go on at an angle. It isn't going to work. These are fiberglass reinforced. They don't really stretch. It's not a timing belt on a car. So other than that, that's the only update I have. It's Friday today, and these get welded on Monday. Wheels will probably be here Wednesday, and we'll get another video out there. Also, I'd like to make a shout out RC Sparks. If you haven't looked at his YouTube page, he has more videos than the quantity of tips I can give you on this stuff. And I've been working with mechanical and electrical things for 10 years now. So check him out. Also known as DJ Medic. Thanks for the shout out, by the way. Hope you enjoy. Blue Devil decks. Keep you posted.